You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Wednesday the 1st of April, 2026. It is 12 days after the spring equinox. It is 81 days before the summer solstice. In our region, fishing season opens for these saltwater fisheries today. Winter flounder, striped bass in the Hudson River north of the George Washington Bridge, tautog or blackfish in the Long Island Sound and the New York Bight. By the Hebrew calendar, the festival of Passover begins tonight at sundown. Today is the 33rd day of the American and Israeli war against Iran and Lebanon. The sun rises today at 6:39 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 1 p.m. The sun sets today at 7:21 p.m., civil twilight ends at 7:48 p.m., and nautical twilight ends at 8:21 p.m. The length of daytime today is 2 minutes 41 seconds longer than yesterday. The full moon arrives today at 10:12 p.m. By the Lenape reckoning, this is the full shad moon. The moon sets today at 6:14 a.m., and then it rises again at 7:14 p.m. The third quarter will arrive on Friday, the 10th of April. These are the predicted tides today for Horns Hook. In the wee hours, low tide, 4:41 a.m., 6 centimeters. In the morning, high tide, 11:12 a.m., 1 meter 49. In the afternoon, low tide, 4:39 p.m., 6 centimeters. At night, high tide, 11:10 p.m., 1 meter 65. In our shared realm of plants and animals, the London plane trees are suddenly dropping their seeds. The round, spiky brown balls of seeds have overwintered high in the branches, and now, with the warm weather, they are breaking apart. Each small, long seed has a fluffy tail that helps it be caught by the wind, and so below the trees there is a fluffy, yellowish carpet of shed seeds. Commemorations. When history rhymes. On this day in 1515, the Portuguese reconquered the island of Hormuz in the mouth of the Persian Gulf. They built a fortress to secure the island and to control trade through the Strait of Hormuz. The Portuguese would hold Hormuz until 1622. How long that narrow body of water has been contested by imperial powers. On this day in 1938, Nescafé first went on sale in Switzerland. It was the first brand of instant powdered coffee. Nescafé was developed by Nestlé during the Great Depression. The economic crisis had caused demand for coffee to plummet. Brazil had such a backlog of unused beans they were burning coffee as fuel. The young food chemist Max Morgenthaler developed a process to convert coffee beans into a water-soluble powder. Nescafé was first marketed to single men as an easy way to prepare coffee. World War II would make the new product invaluable, as it was concentrated and didn't spoil. It was included in rations kept in air raid shelters. Nescafé made possible the invention of the Greek frappé, first introduced in 1957 at the Thessaloniki International Fair. On this day in 1947, the Japanese manga artist Osamu Tezuka published Shin Takarajima, or New Treasure Island. Tezuka was a 19-year-old Japanese medical student at the time. His book was the very first manga cartoon published in comic book format. Tezuka went on to be a pioneering manga artist, launching a form that has had a cultural impact across the world. On this day in 1966, the first World Festival of Black Arts opened in Dakar, Senegal. It featured visual art, dance, theater, music, and literature from across Africa and the African diaspora, and it marked an opening of Pan-African culture as the old colonial order was just beginning to pass away. On this day in 1999, Canada created the territory of Nunavut in its far north. It gave the native Inuit people self-determination within the Canadian Federation. Now that April is here, roadway dining season returns to New York City, Restaurants can rebuild their dining sheds for the warm weather. To all our friends and neighbors who begin the celebration of Passover tonight, we wish a good Yontif. And that is the Observatory, Wednesday the 1st of April, 2026.